This last one tried to kill me. Hey guys, it's Rose and welcome back to Cheap Lazy Vegan and another mukbang. Today you're watching another episode of Munching Mondays, which is my mukbang series. Mukbang is an eating show, so we're gonna eat together and we're gonna chat. So if that is your thing, then don't forget to subscribe to this channel and of course give this video a big thumbs up. And today guys, I am so excited because I'm about to show you one of my favorite ways of eating tons of vegetables, and that is Korean barbecue. Yes, my friends, you can have Korean barbecue as a vegan. It's a lot healthier, it's delicious, and you can eat tons of veggies. It's actually really, really good. Oh, I'm so excited. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna grill together. As you can see here, this is heating up. So I'm just gonna show you the fixings and then we can get started. Right here, we have everything I wanna put on a grill. I'm gonna keep it really simple today. We have some smoked tofu, which I cut up like into very thin pieces, like so. And I love that because it already has that smoky flavor. I don't need to do too much with it. So I thought it would be a really lazy and easy way to make Korean barbecue. And then we have a ton of oyster mushrooms. Again, just simple, just washed. And then of course we have a little bit of rice. Okay, you gotta have rice, okay? Don't tell me that you don't eat rice. You gotta have rice, okay? And then we have, of course, literally a ton of veggies. We have like an entire giant head of lettuce and one of my favorite things ever, Korean green peppers. I don't know if this is different from other green peppers that you get at the store. I don't know, but these are so good. I'll show you how I eat it in just a second. And then we have two types of sauces. The sauces are very important. One of my favorite things. It's so simple, but I love it. This is a sesame oil and salt mixture. Basically, you just mix together toasted sesame oil that you get at the Korean supermarket and salt. And that's gonna be one of my dipping sauces, okay? Oh my God. It's so good. And then we have samjang. This is a must, okay? This is a must. If you don't have this, you could use gochujang, but try to find samjang. It looks like this. Let me see. This, okay? I'll put the word here to show whoever, if you're at the Korean supermarket, just be like, this is what I'm looking for, okay? They'll know what you're talking about. But this is basically it, okay? This is a must. It's so good. Anyways, I also have a recipe video on how to make this if you want to make it at home. I'll link that down below. This is getting hot. I put a little bit of oil on it. Now we can start grilling, okay? Ooh, and I also have, because I'm Korean, we also love some garlic. I sliced some garlic pieces and hopefully I don't drop any. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay, so we got a few pieces of garlic. We're also gonna add in the smoked tofu. And then, of course, oyster mushrooms. Ooh, guys. I'm so excited. The thing is, this is such a simple meal. You could even just cook this, you know, just on a pan. Cook your tofu on a pan. You don't have to do you don't have to do this whole grilling thing, but this is always fun, you know. And again, you can be creative with the protein, okay? You can use like vegan bacon. I think vegan bacon would be really good. Marinate some tofu or something. But yeah, the options are endless. Ooh, look at it. The garlic is cooking. And the beauty of this, guys, is that you will not stink. When you eat like real Korean barbecue, which is obviously a ton of meat, which obviously I don't eat, but even if you're like in that room, it stinks. I don't know if you've ever like been to a Korean restaurant where people are grilling. Oh, I hate it now. Like I can't stand it anymore. Obviously I used to eat meat a long time ago, but now if I go into a Korean restaurant and it's like, you know, people are grilling meat, like I hate that. Like it's too much. The crazy thing is, it's not that I'm like super like grossed out by the smell of meat. Sometimes it like kind of smells good to me. Like I'm not gonna lie. But then when I imagine myself eating it, it's like grosses me out. But the smell of like Korean barbecue, maybe it's because it's just so much all at once, to me that it like grosses me out. I don't know how to describe it. And it like gets on your clothes, like you can smell it after you leave. Anyway. Ooh, I feel like I can just already start. I mean, it's not like this has to cook really, so. All right, you guys. Well, so this is how you eat it. You take piece of lettuce. You can even take multiple pieces of lettuce. Okay, like so. You can use whatever lettuce you'd like. Put a little bit of rice. And then you take one of these bad boys. I'm gonna dip it in that sesame oil salt concoction. Put that on there. Put a little bit, you don't need a lot. This stuff is very salty, the samjang. And I'm also gonna add a little garlic, and then you just kind of, woo! Oh, it's so good. This is how I eat the green pepper. Just dip it. I don't know what it is about these green peppers. I am addicted. I eat it with a little bit of rice too. So once the stuff has cooked, you can kind of set it aside so it doesn't burn. Okay? Alright, I think what I want to do is make another little wrap. Woo! Piece of tofu, paste of garlic. You can even make wraps without rice. Oh, I forgot to dip. Guys, don't ever forget to dip in that sesame oil deliciousness. Ooh. All right, this one is gonna be without rice. Let's see how it tastes. Oh my god, you guys. Heaven on earth. Heaven on earth. Look at this giant lettuce. Imagine a salad. How much lettuce goes into a salad? Not this much. I could probably eat this whole thing. Alright guys, I had to make a little TikTok showing people how to eat this. So I'm just gonna film myself putting this in my mouth, okay? The green peppers, you do have to be a little bit careful. Some of them are spicy. Let's make another wrap. Tofu, plenty of this salt and sesame oil concoction, which is a must, by the way. It's so good. A little bit of the sauce, garlic, wrap it up, and open wide. Let's make one with just oyster mushroom. Again, dip it in that sesame oil and salt. Of course, the samjang must. So good. Half the fun of this is that you're like kind of working for your food. Like cooking as you go. That's what's fun, you know? All right. Gonna do a little something. Turn. Make another giant wrap. I'm gonna actually add some of the green pepper. Ooh. A little bit of rice. Tofu. Big piece of tofu. Ooh. Can't forget to dip it in the sauce. A little bit of ssamjang. Woo! You have to try this. Honestly. In what other situation will you eat this many vegetables and actually enjoy yourself? Oh. All right, garlic. Paste of tofu. I cut the tofu a little bit smaller so that it's not as crazy. A little bit of mushroom. I'm gonna dip the mushroom in the sesame and salt. A little bit of rice. Ssamjang. Oh my god, you guys. I'm telling you, I'm Korean, right? There's people that are like, oh my god, how can you be vegan and Korean? How? How's it possible? What about Korean barbecue? People always say that to me. What about Korean barbecue? Meat was not very prevalent in Korean history. Back when Korea was like not as like affluent. A lot of Korean food traditionally is very plant focused just because people couldn't afford meat. It's frustrating to me when people are like, oh my god, veganism is such a privilege. I'm like, excuse me, obviously I understand there's some nuance, okay? But eating meat is a privilege, okay? It's a privilege. Think about it. Countries that are more affluent eat more meat, okay? Korea, now that it's more affluent, there's a lot more people eating meat. So eating meat is the privilege. And when people tell me, oh my god, what about Korean barbecue? I'm gonna be like, I also eat Korean barbecue. Guys, I got too excited and I forgot. Kimchi! So I did buy this kimchi. Don't tell my mom. If you guys don't know, I do have a vegan kimchi recipe on my channel. So this one though, apparently is vegan. I saw it at the store. Definitely won't be as good as my mom's, I know, okay? But if you want my mama's recipe and make it at home, ooh, this is like exploding. Anyway, if you want my mom's recipe, I'll link hers down below. This one, let's give it a taste, shall we? Ooh, yeah, it's definitely not that good. Ooh, it's way too sour. I mean, it's still kimchi, it's still good. But definitely not as good as my mama. But I will add a little bit of vegan kimchi into my wrap this time. Again, some of that ssamjang. Ooh, piece of tofu dipped in the sauce. Oh, whoever invented sesame oil. Oh, how is heaven, huh? right, I'm gonna add more mushrooms, tofu. So back to my point about eating meat being a privilege. I mean, think about it. The only reason why meat is inexpensive nowadays is because it's heavily subsidized by the government, and it's also mass produced via factory farming, which everyone claims to be against. And the thing is, like, veganism isn't like something that people just do for fun, okay? It's not like, I'm gonna just go vegan. Like, no. It is a movement, okay? It's inconvenient. It's not like I'm like, oh yeah, like I want to be checking ingredients lists every day. It's inconvenient. It's become a lot more convenient now. But what I'm saying is, like, people aren't going vegan because they're like, oh yes, I'm just like bored. I have nothing else to do, you know, sitting in my mansion, nothing to do. No, it's like a movement. Anyways, bye. This is a little too salty, a little too sour. Oh, this one's gonna be a big bite. So my point is, veganism is more of a responsibility, not a privilege, you know? I get it to some degree, obviously, I get it. Because you don't want to be like, oh my god, everyone needs to go vegan, when obviously there are aspects of privilege that go into veganism. I've always said, for example, somebody that's like surviving, that's just trying to survive, that's struggling to survive, they're gonna have a harder time, you know, thinking about anything else, like aside from survival, right? Because, you know, we're lucky in the sense that we don't have to worry about surviving every single day. So do I expect people that are like struggling to survive, do I expect them to like start eating plant-based and avoiding all animal products? No, I don't. But that's why, for those of us that can go vegan, we should, because it's a responsibility. Okay. Oh my god, you guys, everything is so good. Alright. Woo! That pepper was hot. Be careful with those peppers. Some of them can be really hot. Now I'm just gonna do an oyster mushroom wrap just with oyster mushroom. Because oyster mushrooms, if you guys haven't tried it, oyster mushrooms really have like a meaty texture in my opinion. Guys, oh, this feels healing. Like I feel like I'm being healed. Not sure from what, but it feels good. Tofu, I actually don't know. I can't remember if I've tried doing like smoked tofu for like a Korean barbecue, but it's actually really legit. I highly recommend. But you have to make the sesame oil and a salt concoction. It's just a must. And the roasted garlic. Ooh, my friends. I'm telling you. Ooh. Pepper. Woo. Guys. Just a warning. If you're not a seasoned Korean lettuce wrap eater, like myself, maybe make slightly smaller wraps. I feel like you could choke. I don't want anybody to choke. Okay? Just be careful because if you make like a really big wrap, it can be like, you know, a lot for some people. So just be careful. Don't choke. Ooh. It's singing to us. Can you hear that? Mmm. Oh my god. Mmm. Guys, update on the soda stream. The lime flavor is much better than the grapefruit flavor when it comes to soda stream for bubbly. If you watch one of my previous mukbang, I talked about how I got a soda stream so that I could drink bubbly, but like I don't have to buy the cans because soda stream has like a bubbly liquid thing you could add into the soda stream. I tried the grapefruit one because that's my favorite bubbly flavor, but it's really not great, the soda stream version. But the lime one is pretty good. It's pretty similar to the actual bubbly can. All right. Cook these babies up. Ooh, look at it. Woo. Oh my god, I actually didn't think I would eat through all the lettuce, but here we go. Seriously though, what kind of salad? You'd have to have a giant salad to eat that much lettuce. Am I right? Seriously, if you want to eat lots of veggies and enjoy it, this is so much more enjoyable than, like, I like salad, but like, imagine eating a salad with that much greenery. That would be a huge salad, okay? An entire head of greens. I can't remember the last time I ate an entire head of greens in one sitting. This is it. Oh my god, crispy garlic. Okay, so the sesame oil salt concoction, I think I would actually next time, I'll add a little more sesame oil than salt. I think I added around the equal amount. It's quite salty, and I think I prefer a little bit more sesame oil than salt. So maybe add a little bit more sesame oil than salt, because then it'll be tastier. All right, we've turned off the grill. Whew. Lettuce. I don't have enough to wrap anymore. In that case, I'll just put a little samcha. and just layer the flavors. Mmm. 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 Is it normal to have this much pepper? Mmm. Woo! That one's spicy. No! Woo! Mmm. Guys, this last pepper. Oh, hold on. Oh, you guys. Whew. Guys. Ah. Ooh, I can't talk. Oh my god, guys. This last one tried to kill me. I'm quite lucky that the spiciest one was the last one, because if I ate this in the middle of eating, I can't even talk. This is what I mean. You have to be careful with these green peppers. Some of them can be really, really spicy, like this one. Woo! None of the other ones were like even half as spicy as this. But this one you have to be careful. So I stopped eating, because if you keep eating this as well, it gets more spicy as you get to the top. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save this and then put it into like some kind of soup or stew to make the soup stew more spicy, and that way it's more tolerable. Because eating it like that, woo! Not for the faint-hearted, guys. Not for the faint-hearted. Anyway, whew, that happened. This is the thing with these green peppers. You just never know which one is gonna be like really spicy and which one's gonna be fine. But I love them so much that I'm willing to take the risk. Usually in like a batch like this, there's at least like a couple that's like a little bit spicy, but this one's like really spicy. Anyway, you guys, that's it for my Korean barbecue mukbang and my favorite way to eat tons of vegetables. I basically finished everything except for this half a pepper here because I'm dying, obviously. Woo, woo, woo. Literally finished all the veggies, the entire giant head of lettuce. I told you this is such a great way of eating lots of veggies, so I hope you guys try this out. I hope you go to the Korean supermarket, get yourself one of these, get yourself some sesame oil, and make your own version of a Korean barbecue at home. Just make your own little lettuce wraps. It's so delicious and I just love it so much. I just feel like I'm eating so much and yet I feel like good. I feel full, but I don't feel like lethargic or anything like that. So such a great meal and such a good way to get in tons of veggies. If you enjoyed this video, you guys, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!